It's often helpful to do exercises one arm at a time, isolating one from the other to find out if we have strength imbalances. So you're no doubt familiar with a wide grip pull down where you've got a bar and you're pulling down to your chest. That uses both arms together as a system. What I like to do once in a while is I like to isolate one arm from the other and see if maybe there's a little weakness in one side and I need to develop one side a little more than the other. So what I have here is I have a cable system where I've got two cables. Right now, most gyms will have a single cable. What I like about the two cables is that when I'm doing this exercise, I have to reach over here and pull down here. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a wide grip pull down, but I get a bit of a better range of motion by having to reach over here. It's no big deal if you have only one cable in the middle, okay, but over here I have to reach just a little more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit up nice and straight. Now, if there's a pole in front of me, usually there is, or the seat, I'm going to hold on to the pole. Nice straight back, tight core, shoulder blades are squeezed, my head's up. I usually look for some kind of cue. I see there's a little plate here. I'm going to keep my eye on that plate just to keep my head up, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the weight across like I'm doing a wide grip pull down, okay? So I'm going to show you from this side because that's the camera side. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing on and I'm pulling down, I'm pulling my elbow into my body, okay? What I want to avoid is coming down here. Now that's a way of doing it, but that's not a wide grip pull down. It's not a wide pull down where I'm really isolating the lats. When I do this, I start to involve the biceps more, and that's absolutely fine. That's not what I'm doing in this one though. I have another video where you actually do that one. It's a rotating grip pull down, okay? And your elbow ends up tight to your rib cage here, whereas here it should be tight to your back, okay? So, what does it look like? I'm going to grab it, the handle that is. I'm going to hold on to the post. I'm going to sit up nice and straight. I'm going to breathe in, out, and pull down. In, out. Again, I'm keeping that elbow way out. I'm like trying to force it out, not letting it come forward, but out, in, out, in, out. Brief pause down here at the bottom. Good squeeze on the muscle. Good stretch on the lat, good extension, good contraction. Okay? Once I've done the prescribed number of reps on one side, I'm going to go and do the prescribed number of reps on the other side. Things to remember, my feet are flat. I'm going to set the stops here so that my legs rest comfortably underneath them, but there's not a lot of movement up and down, okay? So they should be snug. And again, keep that back straight. Don't sit back like this and pull like this. Then it starts to become a horizontal pull. You want it to be a vertical pulling motion, okay? The more vertical you are, the more your arms are stretched over your head, the more the stretch on the lat from the starting position. So the better contraction you're going to get, full range of motion on the lat, okay? So the big back muscle here is the lat, crosses this joint. You're working primarily that, but you're also working the biceps. Muscles in between your shoulder blades, the rhomboids, your trapezius muscles up here, your rear deltoid muscle. What I really want you to focus on as you pull down is pulling the shoulder blade down on this side and over this way. And then as you come up at the top, let it go. Pull it down and over. Up and let it go. Okay? So shoulder blade comes down, then the shoulder moves, then the elbow moves, shoulder moves, and then shoulder blade lets go. But it all happens in one smooth motion, okay? You don't go It's one smooth motion. So if you cue yourself, if you remember, squeeze that shoulder blade and pull it down, you can't go wrong. Okay, there it is. Single arm, wide grip, cable pull down.